Hello and welcome back to Project Prototech. So, in the last episode, we went ahead and built this contraption, which is basically a gun brick. I'm sure I could have gone ahead and made the turrets the tighter arrangement if I wanted to, but it'd be a little tough. Yeah. So I ended up deciding that since I was audacious enough to call this Dragon's Breath, that this should be called Heaven's Spear. And since, I put the word heaven in the name, you gotta add the gold accent. Totally. So that's why it looks different than it did while we were building it last time. Outside's basically the same. Inside did a little bit of tweaking. And for the most part, it remains the same. We've got gyros, reactors. Over here is our bathroom, couch. Bookshelf is underneath the stairs, of course. Heal a little bit because I fell while jumping around my ship. Got our kitchen. And then I also fit a projector block in here. So basically, new paint job, projector block, and I rotated a few of the gyros to be off the half block that's above us and onto the thrusters that are next to us. So, that totally won't go wrong for us at all, right? Right? Alright. So, interior two are done. Nice small ship. Oh, and I added a bunch of lights to the outside. So you can see there's a whole bunch of lights all over this, and they will, of course, light up when we build, or once we undock. So, as you can see, there's an unidentified signal about 15-ish K away. Don't know which one it is. So, let's go ahead. Serve adult. Okay. And we are going to depressurize the main hangar. Up on up here. It's one of the asteroid ones. So that narrows it down to, I think, 3 possible results. But hopefully it's not one of the 2 that we've already done. Taking a look out here. We are still venting, looks like. Yep, low. Alright, that's gonna take a little while. Alrighty. So, I will bring you back once this hangar has fully vented. Alright, and we are now vented. So, should be able now to come on over here. And open the hangar doors. Oh yeah. I still love that contraption. I should do more subgrid shenanigans. Anyways, so we are now going to go ahead and take this little monster out for a test drive. And see how bad of an overkill this is for what we're facing off against. Alright, step 1 is unlock. And then we are going to slowly shift on over. the connector. Oh, I see. I need to pull back just a little bit to miss the gyros. Alrighty, and now let's go ahead and shift everything to weapons. And carefully fly out of the hangar. I do appreciate that that is a huge hangar bay, but at the same time, or hangar door, at the same time, with these large grid ships, it still feels too small. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a quick note of my controls. So first off, I've got my camera in position 1. Oh, nope, we haven't done this one. You can see all the wrecks outside. Forgot the name of this one, but it'll show up when we get closer. So number 2 is cycling the subsystems that the artillery is shooting. 3 is whether I target neutrals. 4 is whether or not the artillery targets small ships. So by default, I do not have it targeting small ships. 5, 6, 7 is the exact same things for the Gatling turrets, except for instead of targeting small ships, it's got target large ships off and on. 8 then is the docking camera, and 9 is lock unlock. Hopping on over to number 2, I have done some shenanigans with the jump drives. So, as you can see, the jump drives are set. Basically, I set it to 0%, so I can immediately drop it all the way down, and 100%, which puts my jump range at the maximum. And that's 1 and 4. 2 and 3 then are just adjusting exactly how close I'm jumping, or up and down jump distance. 5 actually jumps me. 8 is turning the projector off and on for repair reasons. And that is it. So, let's go ahead and have the artillery also target large. The adult can just go adult elsewhere. Reasonable amounts of thrust. I do really appreciate how it's a little hard to see the reverse thrust on this ship from the front. So hopefully that means that I'm less likely to lose it. And then we get within 10K. That might be one of the Factorum Warships there. And I'm not sure if that's the main base or like a little artillery installation. Yeah, that looks a lot like a Factorum Warship of some sort. Let's change the Gatlings to not target large grid. Yeah, I think that's a barrage. That's the one that has the multiple missile launchers on it. peeking around. There's something in there. I don't know what was there, but it's not there anymore. Alright, this thing's coming at me. Woo! Alright, well, I don't think that's going to be an issue for us anymore. Yep! Alright. I guess there's a little turret emplacement over there. And oh, turret's gone. Alright, so the spear is working out exactly how I was anticipating it would, which basically just means that I can sit off at a distance and let the artillery turrets take care of everything, which is exactly what I want. However, I think that I really needed to make the super firing a little bit more, so that way I don't get the turrets shooting other turrets effect. There's the main entrance. Well, the interior turrets stand no chance against us. Oh, that is great. Alright. You know what I should do? Oh, there's little people there. The AI-enabled mod. Yes, shoot the little person. Do it. Alright, well, while it's doing that, let me come on in here and find artillery. And let's go ahead and stick these two on the toolbar config. And grab control. And now let's see if I can blast this door off. Alright, I think that hinge is gone. High profile escort and an assault drone. Okay. Alright, so the high-profile escort is going to be the railgun version. Right. Well, let's be real, that was more my fault. Not the fault of my ship, that was definitely my fault for racing at it like that. Not entirely sure what it's targeting now, but we will swap it back to targeting weapons. Alright, so I think that is going to more or less finish off the resistance here. And now we can swoop in and see what it took. So I lost some side thrusters. Actually, if I pop out really quick. Oh no, I lost the kitchen. Oh no. Well, hey, I've got a new exit, right? Now I don't need to go out the airlock. Woohoo! Anyways, did I load this up? No, I did not. Clearly, I was thinking ahead. Alright, so let's go ahead and, you know, let's just head on out. Do I have a rocket launcher? No, I do not. Did I load up any of these ones? Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, let's fly on over here. Factorum storage facility. And looks like there's a Prototech jump drive. Nice, nice. That's probably a turret of some sort? No? No turret? I haven't been blasted to smithereens yet, so... There. Haha. Take that. Okay. So there's a little friend up there. Let's see here. What all is in here? Ooh, goes away in 24 minutes. Ooh, platinum. Alright, let's claim the NPC grid. Alright, now this is not going to go away. If I come on over here, these are small grid Prototech batteries, if I remember right. And now I've claimed them. Perfect. Yep, Prototech batteries, small grid. Alright. So, nice, sweet little engagement. Got some propulsion units. Ooh, Prototech frame, machinery, cooling unit. We have an unfinished industrial assembler. Some random loot. Let me turn my light on. Let's see here. Number 2. Little viewing port. And then this little area. So this is the Factorum storage facility, is what it's called. And overall, gravity components, nice. So defenses for this one, there was some external cannons of various types. Interesting. Let's still go check that area out. So various static external cannons. There's a little internal drone that popped out of the ceiling. Nice little bunk room. Anyways, an event there. Huh, cool. There was probably an internal interior turret. I'm betting that was right there, but it's clearly not there anymore. And then it had a pair of the Factorum smaller cruisers. Open hangar. Hangar does not open because I blew off the hinges. Cool. Anything else cool in here? Oh yeah, there's the Prototech frame, Prototech stuff. Anything else interesting in here? Here's the antenna. Yeah. So I am now going to come on over here. I could just wait 20 minutes for that to despawn. That's funny. And let's check out the stuff out here. See if there's anything other than just a bunch of scrap iron. some random thrusters. Do, 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 do. Looks like part of a space station or something. Some superconductors, a cooling unit. Let's grab the good loot out of that. See here. Anything else that I missed? Well, there had been something over here. Guess just some scrap now. Anything cool in here? Ooh. That's a nice one. Nothing in the cargo container, but, you know, storage shelf 3 is always nice. And hey, free cargo container. Now I just need to remember that it's there. Gatling ammo. I wonder where that came from. Let's see here. Anything else particularly cool? Ooh, there's a big thruster here. Ooh, still some thruster components in it. That was about all that's relevant here, but you know.
Inventory full.
Where is... At least get the thruster components off of that. Where was it? Over here. There we go.
Inventory full.
Do I actually need more resources at this point in the game? Probably not. But I can't see thruster components and just go, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that.
Inventory full.
The rest of the iron that comes from that, though, I can't ignore. I have so much iron. Alright. So let us glue the hole in the other side with the ramming attempt. Alright, here we go. And I think time to just go back and grab the fanny, repair, and come gather our loot. So for the rest of this, I'm going to go ahead and take care of gathering what loot I want from it off camera. You guys don't need to watch that. And then we'll see what we do after that. Alright, so we are done cleaning up the mess that we made over here. And in order to go ahead and help clean up, I made this interesting little vehicle. So right now I am on my lower deck, where I basically am stashing things like the brand new Prototech jump drive that you can see over here, and my massive collection of Assertive thrusters. Yeah, anyways. So this was the main bit of loot that we just pulled out of our heist. And then this thing here is a little thing that I called the Repair Buddy. And effectively, there is a bunch of ion engines in the center, which I hit it quite nicely. But you can kind of see it through the gap right there. There is a large cargo container. And then back here, I just have stacked 6 build and repairs. So again, this is not something that I'm going to be using offensively, so I'm not too worried. It's just to make cleaning up easier, because now all I have to do is go on over to the facility, paint it pink, and then just have this thing come on over and turn the build and repairs on. Speaking of which, let's turn this off. And then, ta-da, we are all done. Beyond that, if we pop on up here, you can see I have my little wall of small grid things. And I have added a pair of Prototech batteries here. Oh, I need to capture them. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. Alright. Munitions drum. Alright, so that's 1 captured. And I wonder how much other stuff I have over here that I haven't bothered capturing yet. And captured. Perfect. Is this mine? Yes, it is. Is this mine? Doesn't matter, it doesn't have a hack line. Is this mine? Yes. And is this mine? Yes. Perfect. Alright. So I actually bothered capturing everything else. That is good to know. Alright, so moving on. There's an unidentified signal way too far away. And another one nice and close. So I know what I'm doing now. First, backing away from the asteroids before my gargantuan pile of steel breaks something. And then turn, turn, turn. Let's go ahead and set max distance. And then let's start dropping that down. $393, that should hit about 15k away, assuming that I am, you know, somewhat facing towards it. And jump. And my aim is off. We are 35k away. I'm curious. Prototech jump drive. Turn this on. And then Prototech jump drive. That's a small one, that's one razor. Oh, the Prototech jump drive was also part of that. Okay. Alright, wave one has despawned, and this one, new one, has appeared for 4,000 kilometers away, basically. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting closer to this one and deciding what to do. So I will bring you back once I'm closer in. Alrighty, so it looks like we have another Factorum outpost. And we could go ahead and take care of this the easy way. And just kind of wander on over in the rock. Or we can take care of it the hard way and see how quickly this thing can take down a Factorum Warship. And or I can go ahead and leave this outside to try and solo the Factorum Warship. And then try and disable the bombs inside fast enough. And I'm not sure, because I kind of want to get the Prototech gear, but at the same time I want to see how this works against the Factorum Warship. I'm not sure how well it will work if it's just a sitting duck. So, there we go. Alright. You know what? Let's test this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, blow up our assault cannon that is sitting up front. Again, I have the turrets here, so I could go ahead and just try and lay some fire in, and then I will try and race in and disable the explosives. There are 3 explosives within the Factorum outpost. I think that if what I do is I basically go in, take out the turret, and then I park it with my butt kind of facing towards the outpost. Let's go ahead and have the Gatlings shoot large grid. Alright, and now there's the outpost. There it is. Alright, taken care of. And dun 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 dun. if I come in here again. I think that if what I do is I swing my butt around like this. And then kind of tuck it in here. That I can go ahead and enter. So there's the assault cannon taken care of. And, oh, there's another Prototech thruster. Hang on. I blew up a blast door, so I know from last time that there's a little turret in here. What else is shooting me? Oh! Rude! Hey, you. Rude. Well, I never expect those because it feels like half the time AI-enabled is not... Oh, I forgot to put a gravity generator on this shit. Oh boy. Somewhere... I could put one there, but then I have... less defending me. So a nice, easy spot that I can hide a gravity generator. No, realistically, I'd have to like dig something out. Ah, darn it. Well, something to think about for the future. All right. Let's peek in again and see if I can finish taking out this tip. All right. So that was the only other turret. So there's a bomb over there. There's a bomb over there. Where was the third bomb? I don't know. Alright, so first one is down here. Oh, come on. Factorum missiles. I really wish that I was flying my ship. 2. System failure for the Factorum Warship. That's good. Let's...
Inventory.
that out.
Inventory full.
Alright. Those are all handled. just kind of pop one out here.
Inventory full.
And what happened? Factorum Warship is up there. Okay. Haha! Internal armoring works. Alright, now. Alright, something is exposed. Alright. Now time to turn. Damage alert. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead. Take care of taking evasive action. Okay, okay. Looks like there's not much evasive action that it can take. Let's pop him over here.
Inventory full.
And disable its thrusters.
Full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, no more forwards thrust for you. Side thrust over here is disabled. Front of this ship is goners. Please stop.
Inventory full.
Hey. There we go. I see some more thrusters over here. Let's take them out.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Here's some more thrusters.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
There's the antenna. Definitely need to take this out.
Inventory full.
Those missiles just finished blowing up my... Ah! I don't have a rear of a ship anymore. Grrr! Okay. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to come in here and
Inventory full.
take this. Alright. Can I do this?
Inventory full.
Yes. Claim NPC grid, yes. There's a few helms. Ooh, there's Prototech gyroscopes. Yes! Even better. Alright, helms. Where are helms? There is one over here. That is down. Please stop spinning.
Inventory full.
Alright, alright. AI blocks, AI blocks. I need to get rid of AI blocks. I need to get the other helm. Oh, there's a jump drive. There is
Inventory full.
a gyro. And I need to also race back to the other place, that way I don't lose my thruster. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Perfect. So one less gyro for you. Means that there is likely to be another one somewhere over here. Yes,
Inventory
there we go.
full.
And there we go. Where? Ah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Get rid of those thrusters. Is there any more thrusters that I can find? The front of the ship is basically gone. Let's look at the bottom. I see a thruster. Let's
Inventory
disable
full.
that. Let's look on this side.
Inventory
thrusters here.
full. Inventory full.
It is now trundling on along at 3 meters a second. Okay. So there's that one. Now I need to race on over to the Factorum outpost. Alright, and then once I come in here, I need to find something that I can
Inventory
hack.
full.
Like this
Inventory
reactor.
full.
Claim this NPC grid. Perfect. Alright, so that means I'm going to capture this thruster. And then I have this Prototech gyros here. 9. Do I have the pieces? Oh, I need a display. Where can I find a display? Display, display, display. Is that a display from here? Nope. No displays on that. Display here. Nope. Okay. Here, there's displays.
Inventory full.
Let's see if I can snag the display from this. Ah, come on. Oh, I can. Oh, nice. Alright. There we go. Now I can race on over here, finish that, claim that NPC grid. Perfect. And now I can take that off, come back on over here, finish repairing this up. Alrighty then. Oh boy. So let's go ahead. bring the Thanatos on over.
Energy low.
And have that go ahead and repair that thing. And then see if I can capture the warship. Because, you know, I know that it's not hyper optimized, but the warship is still just really cool. I wonder if it fits in the hangar. Huh. Anyways, though, I am really looking forward to the next update, which will allow us to go ahead and store grids. Having something like that means that I actually won't need some lag-inducing monstrosity like the Thanatos, and instead I could have a nice small carrier that is still able to deploy the larger ships. It's just I could store them in like a contract block or whatever block it is that they're talking about adding. But yeah, I am really looking forward to grid storage. Um, and that would also let me do things like store that captured warship. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop that down and jump the 5K. Alright, there we go. And then see if I can get the Heaven's Spear back mobile enough that I can park it and then work on capturing that warship before it floats away, and then the outpost itself will be, well, it won't be going anywhere. So, anyways, I think this has been a very, very successful mission. We got a Prototech jump drive. We got another Prototech thruster. We have captured 2 Prototech gyros on that warship. And it's also not going to despawn. I need to find it. But, well, hopefully we captured 2 Prototech gyros. And then we proved that the Heaven's Spear is perfectly capable of taking on the warship, even when it's unmanned. I do think I need to prioritize removing that antenna because most of the damage came from spawning in the Factorum missiles. But, yeah, overall, I'm going to claim success. So, of the goals that I had then, aside from building something out of Prototech parts, which I will just naturally get as I do more of these encounters, the only other thing that was on my list was I wanted to go ahead and get a fighter swarm going. So I think that's what I'm going to need to focus on next, or in the next few episodes, is figuring out how drones work, how I can go ahead and get some fighter swarms going, and then start testing that out. And oh, please don't run into that. Oh, we stopped. Okay, so that's that. And now, where is the warship? Dun, dun, dun. Alright, it had drifted off in a direction. It's not moving very fast. Didn't. Where did it go? I'm not counting this as a success until I have captured that. Alright, so there's the outpost. Alright, that thing is back up and running. And where is the Factorum Warship? Please, I don't want to lose it. Over here. Is that it? That could be it. Or that could be an asteroid, I'm not sure which. Let's... Please don't tell me I lost my new ship. I claimed the grid. Alright. Before I go too wild, let me just go ahead and use the cheating method and see if it is still in the entity list. Factorum. No. Dang it. Well, that sucks. It despawned. I thought I claimed it. No. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Well, on that disappointment, yeah. I guess I'm going to go ahead and leave you all here. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.